Enforcement Directorate has now filed an FIR, this in the Bengal Forest Minister's case. Remember, we just declared that he was arrested last night. This case is on the basis of 3 cases. The Nadia diversion of PDS material to private players for personal gain without giving to beneficiaries. Statements with ED at the moment, as we are being told, which stated that huge number of materials have been siphoned off, and this is mentioned in the FIR. It also mentions that Bakibur Rahman, the businessman, admitted operandi of siphoning these funds. For more details, let's quickly go across to our correspondent Kamalika, who's joining me on the phone line. Kamalika, share what is the ED FIR exactly stating?
Right now, the court proceedings are on, and Jyoti Priya Mallick will be produced in court. He's in the court lockup. What we have got the ECIR. In case of ED, we don't say it's an FIR. The points on the basis of which ED has arrested Jyoti Priya Mallick, that points they are going to place in front of the court. Now, what is there in that ECIR? In that ECIR, this case has reference to 3 FIRs which were actually made by the Bengal police on 2020. In all these 3 FIRs, it was found that the public distribution materials were actually sold by people who don't have a proper license. So because section 411 was there in this case, that's why ED in 2022 initiated an ECIR. That means ED started the investigation in 2022 on the basis of these 3 FIRs. Now there, when the ED did this investigation, they got names of an NPG rice mill and various other mills where they raided, and they went there. And while they raided in those places, according to ED, which they are submitting to the court, they are saying that they have written in that writing that all lot of public distribution system materials like wheat, they were siphoned.
Right. Kamalika, when we refer to the ECIR, the ED has also written that for them it is very clear that this entire thing has been done in an organized. All right, Shukanto Majumdar is joining me on the phone line as well. Mr. Majumdar, if we go by what the ECIR is stating, it's clearly stating that this has been conducted in a very organized fashion, the entire crime that they are referring to. And when you talk about this entire money being siphoned off, or the licensing being done through people who didn't even hold licenses, it seems like everything has been happening in an organized fashion. Your party has been claiming that the chief minister also needs to be probed for the very same.
See, this is a organized way of siphoning the money and public exchequer, and this is happening for the last several years. Even everyone in the ground level, if you ask them, they will be able to tell you these things happened. How? Because you will get the names of the different farmers. Those have actually sold their paddy or maybe wheat to any rice mill. But if you ask the farmer personally, they will say no, we did not. So this is done meticulously and well planned way, and they have siphoned the government money in such a way that they have gathered a huge amount of money within the few years. You see how many bungalows, how many cold storage, how many rice mills are there in the name of this TMC leader. All these things are coming out, and not only that, the Bakibur Rahman, who has been arrested prior to this minister, this Bakibur Rahman is a owner of huge money, not more than 1,000 kathas of jameen. The land has been purchased by him. And he used to be a small vendor.
But Mr. Majumdar, how do you react to allegations coming in from the TMC that, this is not a first as far as the ED or the CBI is concerned, that many of their ministers are already dealing with these agencies that are being misused by the government, the central government. At the same time, we've also heard Mamata Banerjee go out saying that if anything happens to Jyoti Priya Mallick, she will be the one filing the FIR.
See, the Mamata Banerjee yesterday issued a statement that if anything happen to this Jyoti Priya Mallick, you will file a FIR against BJP. The first question is, where comes the BJP? It is ED is a government. They are doing their job, and Mamata Banerjee is making a alibi to justifying the murder of Jyoti Priya Mallick. We are afraid of that. That any time Jyoti Priya Mallick can be murdered because he is in under the police custody, ED
Right,
custody.
but you do realize that they are also saying that it is the BJP and at the BJP's behest that these central agencies are being misused.
Now ask Mamata Banerjee, na, how can a minister's daughter can gather more than 3 crore of money by virtue of only providing tuitions to the students? According to the declaration of Jyoti Priya Mallick's daughter, she is
All
a
right.
tuition teacher.
All
How
right.
can she could gather 5 crore of rupees by doing this? Ask only this simple question to Mamata Banerjee.
All right, many thanks to you, Mr. Majumdar, for joining in with your precious inputs. And with that, it's time to also break down what the ECIR or the ED's FIR, as is known in colloquial language, also details. As far as this FIR is concerned, it details the access material that was diverted for personal gain by businessman who is Mr. Rahman. He admitted to misuse of the fund. And this material had been diverted for personal gain during the time of the pandemic. At the same time, he has admitted to the fund misuse. Remember, before Jyoti Priya's arrest, it was the businessman's arrest that took place earlier. 109 seals and stamps have also been seized by the Enforcement Directorate. 3 shell companies were controlled by Mallick. Remember, Mallick is also, as far as the money that's being charged, is these 3 shell companies have also been under his control. These details have all been mentioned as far as the ECIR is concerned. And with that, let me also bring you all the reactions that have come in.
কারা করেছে ষড়যন্ত্র কারা ষড়যন্ত্র করেছে কারা করলো কারা করেছে ষড়যন্ত্র কারা ষড়যন্ত্র করেছে কারা করলো
देखिए, ज्योति प्रिया मल्लिक का अरेस्ट होना तय था कि बहुत पहले से ही सबको पता था कि कैसे पीडीएस का पैसा लेकर, रेशन लेकर, सामग्री लेकर कैसे तस्करी हुआ है। और ममता बनर्जी जो कह रही है, नया कोई नहीं, इससे पहले भी अफसर को बचाने के लिए वो धरने में बैठी है। चोरों के ऊपर उनका बहुत बड़ा सहानुभूति है और वो बोल रहे हैं कि ज्योति प्रिया मल्लिक का डायबिटीज़ है। तो क्या जिनका डायबिटीज़ है उनके ऊपर हम ये दायित्व दे दें कि वो चोरी करें, उनको चोरी करने का अधिकार मिल जाए। और उसके साथ उन्होंने जो बताया कि ईडी सीबीआई पे वो केस करेंगे, तो उनको करना है तो करने के लिए बोलिए। अगर डर क्यों है इतना? अगर डर नहीं है, अगर चोरी नहीं किया है, तो ईडी सीबीआई को अपना काम करने दीजिए। दूध का दूध, पानी का पानी हो जाएगा।
A time everybody is busy with the police people, how to organize that. More than lakhs people are joining this program. And अभी ऐसे बालू का शुगर है, बहुत तबीयत खराब है। अगर वो मर जाएगा तो हमको बीजेपी का खिलाफ में एफआईआर करना पड़ेगा, ईडी का खिलाफ में भी करना पड़ेगा।